The National Investigation Agency's crackdown on terror funding in the Kashmir Valley has rattled and unsettled the Hurriyat in the valley, and the Separatists today have called for a meeting. Security has been beefed up at the residence of Syed Ali Shah Geelani, and there has been heavy police deployment. Will the Jammu and Kashmir government allow this to happen? This is the question that we are asking on Republic. The crackdown has certainly rattled the Hurriyat conference. More Hurriyat leaders are being raided. From Srinagar to Gurugram, number of Hurriyat leaders, their proxies are being raided. Rattled Hurriyat now calls for a meeting. Aditya, my associate editor, joins on this coverage. Aditya, tell us more about the strategy that the Hurriyat is working on. They are rattled, they are cornered, and they are left with very little option.
Well, yes, Hari, these are desperate times for radical separatists. Never did they ever imagine that such a massive crackdown will take place, and that's why we don't have many options. Today, at 11 a.m., we have planned meeting of both that Yasin Malik, Farooq, or Geelani. Will the state government, J&K government, led by Mehbooba of PDP, really let that happen? That's been seen. But these are exclusive visuals coming on this from the residents of Geelani, the radical separatists of the Hurriyat, and the exclusive visuals where you can see that security has been beefed up at the Hyderabad residence of Geelani. This is right outskirts of the Sri airport. The question certainly is that these elements who have been instigating riot-like situations, bloodshed and violence in the Kashmir Valley, they do not deserve to be treated this way. Why weren't they kept under house arrest? They were planning the meeting amidst the NIA investigation. Remember, for last 8 hours, the NIA have been conducting raids all across Srinagar, Jammu, Gurugram, Sonipat, and more than 35 cases have already been raided. Many people are being questioned. So why now such an India meeting really to take place is the big question. Is there a divide and the PDP in the J&K government? Because what remains is, will the J&K please allow this to happen, or will they keep all these radical separatists under house arrest?
Right. It looks like a last-ditch attempt to do something. But why is the state government even allowing these people to group and strategize when they are cornered and their links are completely exposed?
Well, Hari, for a very long time, radical conference PDP have been targeted by BJP and several other political parties and activists for saying the dangerous game of soft separatism. Be it the self-determination call of PDP or the autonomy call of, it is the two sides of the coin. It is a soft separatism card that is dangerous for the country. And, is that the reason both Mehbooba Mufti and Omar Abdullah have completely silent on these raids taking place? Any other honest politician in India would have welcomed these raids taking place against anti-India elements who are being puppets on ISI. Hawala payments for a very long time to conduct these post-building events and such as the Kashmir Valley. So this is perhaps a litmus test for the led government, JNK. Will they allow radicals to meet against India, against the NIA? Strategy and modus operandi would be to spread panic across Kashmir to
Right. We lost a connection with my associate editor, Aditya. Let's go across to my colleague, Zeenat, who's tracking developments extremely closely from the valley. Zeenat, tell us more about what you're hearing from your sources. Are these raids expected to continue? We are hearing that more and more proxies are now under the scanner. And also tell us about the meeting that is expected to take place at Geelani's residence.
We have been seeing past 3 days now. 2 days the NIA raids continued, day before and yesterday also. But what we are getting from the sources now that no raids or the searches will be here now tomorrow, because NIA is going to formalization of documents and the seizures that they had with them. So I guess there will not be any raids. But after the raids of the NIA, the Hurriyat amalgam that comprises of Syed Ali Shah Geelani's group and the Mirwais Umar Farooq group and other people, it is an all-party Hurriyat conference meet that will take place around 11 a.m. at Said Ali Geelani's at Hadarpura residence. What now needs to be seen, because we are at the spot and we can see the huge deployment on ground. Nobody is allowed to go inside the lane where the Said Ali Geelani's house is located. Now needs to be seen whether the government will allow this meet to take place or not, because we have been seeing in past also whenever these leaders had planned for a joint meet, that always used to be foiled by the security agencies. So now needs to be seen, will government allow the meeting to take place, and in case the meeting place, what Hurriyat leaders will share with the people, because they, as per the pressers that they have, the press releases that they have issued yesterday, that after the meet which is going to take place at 11, they are also going to address press. So what will come out, that needs to be seen in today's meet.
Are they planning for some protests, Zeenat? That could be, their last-ditch strategy. It's nothing but a sign of desperation that they show. What are we hearing about their strategy? How are they planning to take this on?
See, as far as we have just received that they are coming, the leaders, as per their plan, will hold the meeting here at 11 a.m. But as far as the protests and other things like that, so far we have not received any information, anything from the Hurriyat conference.
They're being cornered and they're rattled, Zeenat. But are we hearing about any possible arrests that could be made by the NIA?
So, no, actually, we have been talking to the NIA sources for the last 3-4 days. Before that also, when they were in Srinagar camping and when they were collecting the evidences and other things. So far, we don't see that there will be any arrests, but the investigations are going on. And this time, the NIA agency is leaving no stone unturned. They are not giving any space to any of the people, whether it comes from the Separatist group or the LOC trader or some other tourism fair or a business house. They are not giving any space to them. They don't want that. This time they should get away with everything. That's why the NIA conducted raids in such a massive manner, which was unexpected both for the state government as well as the separatist leadership.
Right.